Hello everyone! Today we're showcasing our new mid to late game Marksman that delivers huge barrages of single target damage. Obsidia, the Sovereign of Dark's End. Obsidia is a hero that requires early game farming to reach her full potential and take over in the mid to late game. The more hits she lands on enemies, the higher her damage grows, all while weaving through the battle, cutting down her foes with ease. Sovereign of Dark's End, Obsidia. Passive, Return to Bone. When Obsidia deals damage to enemy minions, heroes, or structures, she gains bone energy, which she converts into Bone Shards. Her Bone Shards will stack up throughout the match. When Obsidia attacks an enemy, all her Bone Shards will shoot off and home in on the target. First skill, Abyssal Bone Needle. Obsidia fires a needle of bone, dealing damage to target's hit and triggering Return to Bone on the first enemy hero hit. Second skill, Phantom Shadow Meld. Obsidia plunges into the abyss and enters Shadow Meld form, greatly increasing her movement speed for a short duration. Ultimate, Hunt of Bone. Obsidia fires the Bones of Wrath in the target direction, dealing damage and briefly stunning the first enemy hero hit. Then pulls herself close to the target. The Bones of Wrath will latch onto the target and tether Obsidia to them. Obsidia will be locked to a certain distance from the tethered enemy, and the enemy will be unable to use dash or blink skills. When the enemy moves, Obsidia will move with them. During the laning phase, use Obsidia's first skill often on enemy minions and heroes to quickly stack her passive. When the enemy's HP drops low enough, use Obsidia's second skill and ultimate on them and finish them off with basic attacks. During teamfights, use Obsidia's basic attacks and first skill to poke the enemy, and her second skill to reposition herself. Look for opportunities to close in on a target with her ultimate and pick them off with your team. Finally, use her mobility and powerful basic attacks to clean up the remaining enemies. Obsidia excels at single target damage in the mid to late game and possesses solid mobility, so mastering the transition to the mid game is crucial to her success. At level 1, upgrade Obsidia's first skill, as it's the most effective way to stack her passive in the early game. Continue to prioritize upgrading her first skill, upgrading her second skill only when there's nothing else available. Hitting enemy heroes with Obsidia's first skill builds substantial passive energy, so try to land them as much as possible to rapidly stack her passive. Obsidia's first skill triggers the passive Bone Shard effect, so landing it on squishy heroes in the mid to late game will quickly poke away their HP. Obsidia's second skill provides an instant burst of movement speed, which can be used to dodge key enemy skills. Obsidia's ultimate disables enemy movement skills, making her highly effective against heroes that rely on them for easy solo kills. We recommend the Assassin emblem with Swift, Bargain Hunter, and Weakness Finder talents for Obsidia. Obsidia's main focus in the early to mid game is to stack her passive, and she is quite dependent on equipment, so Swift and Bargain Hunter are great pickups. As Obsidia's passive stacks up, her basic attacks will hit many times, allowing her to quickly reduce Weakness Finder's cooldown and greatly boost its effectiveness. The extra hits from Obsidia's passive Bone Shards are the core of her damage. Compared to other marksmen, Obsidia's basic attacks can hit many more times, so having equipment that boosts crit and attack will maximize her late game burst potential. Therefore, we recommend this build. Berserker's Fury and Windtalker are her core equipment. Berserker's Fury offers essential attack and crit attributes to synergize with Obsidia's multi-hit damage. Windtalker's attack speed and crit attributes are great for her damage output as well. Haas's Claws offer excellent sustain, while Malefic Gun's physical penetration makes Obsidia more effective against tanks. Finally, Rose Gold Meteor provides her with extra survivability. We also recommend this specialized basic attack effect build for Obsidia. This build will be more effective in matches that require sustained combat. Corrosion Scythe and Demon Hunter Sword are the core of this build. Since Obsidia deals multi-hit damage, she can consistently trigger the passive effects of both Corrosion Scythe and Demon Hunter Sword, while Golden Staff's attack effect synergizes perfectly with her kit. Like our previous equipment build, both Malefic Gun and Rose Gold Meteor can work well with Obsidia. We recommend the Purify battle spell for Obsidia. Since Obsidia already has some decent survivability and burst damage, Purify CC removal can significantly boost her potential in teamfights. Vengeance is another solid choice for Obsidia. Since Obsidia's ultimate will tether her to an enemy and cause them to engage on her, Vengeance's damage reduction will provide a lot of value in these encounters. Obsidia's ultimate will disable dash and blink skills, making her excellent at countering heroes who rely on them, such as Hayabusa, Freya, and Lancelot. Obsidia struggles during the early laning phase, making her vulnerable to other marksmen with strong early game, such as Bruno and Layla. Obsidia usually reaches her damage potential in the mid to late game, so she wants support heroes who can help her in the early game, like Angela and Estes. During the laning phase, use Obsidia's first skill to poke the enemy and stack her passive. Once her passive Bone Shards reaches a certain amount, her damage output will go up significantly. Obsidia's ultimate is a great tool to secure kills when teammates come to gank. In mid to late game teamfights, Obsidia can exploit her high mobility and single target damage to coordinate with teammates and pick off enemies. New hero Obsidia, Sovereign of Dark's End, will be available September 17th. From September 17th through September 30th, you can purchase the pass using a combination of diamonds and battle points. After unlocking the pass and reaching the required total logins, the diamonds spent will be fully refunded, so you can get Obsidia for as little as 0 diamonds. Please note, Obsidia can still be purchased for 32,000 BP, but you will no longer be able to get the pass or the login diamond rebate event. Obsidia's Undying Remnant skin will be on sale for only 51 diamonds in the first 2 weeks. It's time to forge a new abyss with Obsidia. And until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.